Hello guys and welcome back. So now in this video we gonna add the game manager, alright? And the reason I'm making game manager before the loading screen and the granny death screen is because we need this game manager for that purposes. Plus in this game manager we're gonna keep track of the days, and also we're gonna check that if the current device is platform, a PC platform or a mobile platform, alright? And we're gonna keep track of the game difficulty, and also we're gonna keep track of the cutscenes and the door locks, alright? So just simply click on scripts, and in the scripts folder we're gonna create a C# script by the name of game manager. Click on the environment main parent game object and drag and drop this script to it, alright, on this environment. Then let's open this up. On this script we're gonna remove this, and at the top add using unity engine.ui, alright, because we will be needing this on this script. Then let's make an instance for this script, so we will say public static game manager, name it as instance, alright. Then create a bool by the name of is easy, then another bool by the name of is mobile, then create a public integer by the name of maximum days, which will be 3, then make an integer by the name of current days, then create a public bool by the name of all logs open, then create a public game object, name this as cutscene. Alright, for now actually we don't need this cutscene, let's just leave this for now. Create a public reference to a text and name this as days text. Alright, then make a start method in which we're gonna say if instance is null, then what we need to do, we need to say instance equals to this. Alright, else we will delete this game object, so type destroy game object, that's it. Now after this we're gonna set the current days to maximum days, and then let's make a method right down below by the name of endgame, and in this endgame method we will not do anything. Alright, later on when the game ends we're gonna get back to the main menu, but for now just type in the console that game over, and then create another method for updating the days text. So update days text will be its name, and in here we're gonna say if the days text is not null, then days text dot text will be equals to days left plus current days. Alright, then right here we will say enumerator. Alright, this is actually a cutscene method, so we just gonna skip this for now. For now we are just focusing on the load screen and the granny death screen, alright, granny death text actually. So once you do this, then get back right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a panel in the player UI, So panel, let me click on game view. Here is the panel, as you can see. Click on scene view back again, double click on this panel. Let's name this as days panel. Alright, let's make this fully dark. And in this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a text. So UI legacy text, name this as day, and right here just type next day dot dot dot. Alright, and this text will be changed automatically with this text. Alright, days left, and it will show the number of days left. Alright, but for testing just type next day, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this bold, change the color to white. Alright, if you double click on it, here it is. Let me double click on the day panel. Let's resize it. Alright, make sure it is in the center, and right here alignment should be center and in the middle. Change the font size as well. Alright, like this. Okay, select the panel and resize the panel so that it is on the full screen. Select the text and make sure it is in the center. Okay, once you do this, disable this days panel, click on environment, and in the text drag and drop the day text right there, and that is all it. Okay, now whenever the player dies, we will show that screen and shows the days left. Alright, so for that click on player controller, then right here in the player health, create a reference to the loading screen. Alright, I'm gonna name this as loading screen, but this will be a reference to the days panel which we created. Okay, scroll down right here. We need to show the screen, so we will say loading screen dot set active and set it to true. Then copy it, paste it right here and set it to false. That is all we have to do. And on the game manager, make sure that you call this method in the update method. So let me copy this. Okay, and now we're gonna create an update method. Alright, in the update, we're gonna call this method right here. Actually, we need to call this in the start method. Alright, we don't need this update method right here. After the current days equals to maximum days, just paste it. And you guys will be thinking that there are no method in order to decrease the days whenever the player dies. So yes, you guys are right if you think that. So for that, let's create a method at the top by the name of decrease day, and in this method we will say current days minus minus. Alright, then we're gonna call the update days text method, and after that we're gonna check that if the current days is less than or equals to 0, then it means that there are no days left, and we will say end game. Okay, else we're gonna do nothing. Actually, just remove this else block. Okay, now whenever the player dies, we need to decrease the day. So get back to the player controller again, and right here when the player dies, before respawning it, we're gonna decrease the day. So as you know that we have an instance of a game manager script, so we can just type game manager dot instance dot decrease day, and that is it. Okay, Let's get out of 2D mode, double click on the player. Here it is. Okay, let me start the game. Actually, let's close the game, click on player again, and we need to provide this loading panel. So in the UI, drag and drop the days panel in there. Then go ahead and play the game. Let's call the granny. There she is. When the player dies, as you can see, it shows days left 2 and we respawn. Now if we try to drop this again, let's get back up right here. Let's the granny attack. As you can see, it shows days left 1. Alright, so it means that it is working, but we need to add some space between the days left. Text, alright, so click on game manager again and right here add some space. And that will be it. Now in the next video we're gonna work on the granny UI. Alright, whenever we kill the granny we're gonna show some text.